Hi guys, hope you're all well after Christmas. Welcome back. Today we're comparing the iPhone SE and the iPhone 6s Plus, the big boy and the small fighter. I'm doing this because I've used both devices as my daily drivers. I see a lot of good things about both of them. And let's get a few things right, and we can start with a small spec comparison. So the iPhone SE and the iPhone 6s Plus, they are the same inside. We're looking at the same chip from an iPhone SE, which is the A9, and the same chip from the iPhone 6s Plus, which is A9 as well. So whichever device you get, you'll experience the same kind of a performance. So what's different about the iPhone SE and the 6s Plus? So we do have a different front-facing camera. We do have a 1.2 megapixel camera on the iPhone SE, which is poor, but if you don't take a lot of selfies, you will not notice the difference. We do have a different display, so we do have the old HD Retina display on the iPhone SE, which is 326 pixels per inch. The iPhone 6s Plus has got the 401, so it's a full HD display. The Touch ID works slightly different on the iPhone 6s Plus. Some people complain about the speed because it's too fast, so they cannot see the notifications on the main panel when they unlock the device. It just goes straight into the home screen, so you have to actually go back to the messages and read them through. So on the 6s Plus, we've got the 3D touch and the optical image stabilization as well. So what would you go for the iPhone SE if you are missing a few bits? Believe me, there is a reason why. As you probably know, it's always about money. There is a huge price difference between the iPhone 6s Plus and the iPhone SE. The base model now, because the iPhone 6s Plus is just available in 32GB, roughly £600 for the base model on the iPhone 6s Plus, which is massive. iPhone SE on the other side, you can get the iPhone SE for around £329. Buy two iPhone SEs for the price of the one 6s Plus. You can just glue them and you got yourself the 6s Plus, obviously. Talking about the iPhone SE, if you do have an iPad, you do have a MacBook, and you enjoy having some space in your pocket, you should go SE. I'll be honest with you, and there is something about the SE that forces you to use your secondary devices. Obviously you have a small screen, so you are forced to use them. And Steve Jobs was right about the size. Having a small phone forces you to do more advanced work and enjoy your media consumption on the big display. That's why you should go for an iPad, and that's why you should buy a MacBook if you have a small little phone. Everything I wanted to watch, a video or maybe open an Excel, obviously I did have a feeling and I wanted to switch to a Mac or an iPad, which is absolutely fine. There is a reason for having a big display and using it, obviously. SE is also a very portable and super speedy to use. This little 4 inches display is absolutely perfect for one-handed use, tasks and messages. I did not suffer from any poor, as I said, facing camera experience because I don't really use it that much. Not a big deal for me. How about the big bloke iPhone 6s Plus? It's a massive phone. When I switched over, I had to be very gentle with this phone. It is obviously very heavy, has got a massive battery. Obviously you have to use it with both hands and might be a little bit annoying sometimes. Second generation Touch ID is quick, but it doesn't make a much of a difference to me, as I said. I have to say the optical image stabilization is fantastic. There is a very, very good quality video behind the iPhone 6s Plus. I don't really take that many videos, but yes, I was impressed with how it stabilized the video when taking it. And not a massive deal breaker, but it's something that you should consider when you're buying the iPhone 6s Plus, especially if you want to record some videos, you want to have gig shows, and you do have passion for recording your music. Definitely go for the 6s Plus. But there is some big advantages also, because having the big display, obviously you're going to use the media apps, so it is a great experience on this bigger model, especially for gaming, mailing, and all those apps. They look great on the big display. I didn't have to switch because the 5.5 inch was just fine for almost everything. I could do some small work on Excel, watch some Amazon videos, YouTube, Netflix. Gaming was great, it was brilliant. Actually, the experience is just better on the bigger display. I literally barely used my Mac on the iPad for media consumption, so sometimes I forgot to use them. So I didn't have to need to go back to my Mac on my iPad. So people even say that having an iPhone, the Plus, is like having a mini version of the iPad Mini, which is a true statement. So what's the conclusion? I have to say I did enjoy a portable iPhone SE, and I will highly recommend it for people that enjoy having some space in their pocket. I recommend it to travelers, to gig lovers. If you want to have a portable device, you want to take it out quickly, snap a photo, take a video, the iPhone SE will be perfect. It's super quick, and it has got the same camera apart from the optical image stabilization, so it's still fantastic. But you'll feel the need for a big display, and when you want to edit some work or work related stuff, and you want to enjoy some blockbuster, you just happen to purchase from the iTunes, then you have to go to a different device. So on the other side, the iPhone 6s Plus is massive, and it's not really a pocket-friendly device. You will feel that you need to look after it while doing some shopping and texting, which drives me crazy sometimes. It is not a good device to take with you to the mosh pit. No, don't recommend it. But then when the time comes to play a game or watch a YouTube, or maybe create some Word document, maybe an Excel spreadsheet, then it feels like you made the right choice, because obviously that display is enough to do it. What do you guys think? Would you rather save a lot of money and go for the SE, or you happy to invest and you think it pays off if you go for the big display? I think if you do have a Mac on an iPad, there is no need to go Plus, because automatically you'll start using your secondary device, and it's still a better experience than sticking to a phone. And I know it's convenient to use one device for everything, but then obviously you realise you're missing something, and sometimes in the meantime you might switch back to the iPad or your Mac or your computer. That's my kind of a feeling, my conclusion. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great day, and I see you in the next one. Thank you. Cheers.